Let's play a video game.
Let's play.
Let's play. There's her ass tattoo. Don't you forget about Kazuo and her ass tattoo.
Who could forget?
Or ass 2 for short. This game must have drugged y'all up and he didn't realize the pain, says Van Whitman. That seems about right. Oh, I have dream credits. What?
You got like three or four trips in a row into the maze where you got dream credits, like full dream credits.
Yeah,
so.
I'm slightly surprised that I ended without dealing with the dream credits, but I guess it makes sense because the alternative would have been to
spend an hour doing.
Yeah. Well, spend an hour. You mean spend an hour to do this? I don't think this is going to take an hour.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Kazuo is Riki, says Van Whitman.
Oh yeah, we just learned. That's right, because we just learned that you have maximum speed at 99, but you can still get the base speed up.
Oh yeah. Right. So I can eventually not have to use the thing to get my 99. Fair enough. Van Whitman, so you're saying as we go through, she will just more and more be presenting. Good, perfect, thank you. It's truly difficult to imagine dental floss causing enough injury to warrant cauterizing, says Nettie in chat. Well, I nicked a blood vessel. Whatever I did, I nicked a blood vessel, and it just would not stop bleeding. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And I think part of it is, like, where the injury is, anytime that it did, like, properly scab over, like, if I bend my finger, then that breaks and it just starts bleeding again. Yeah, it's both less bad and more bad than it sounds, because it is a tiny wound on my finger, but also, like, usually if you get a minor laceration on your finger, you don't need to get it cauterized. Come on, 2,000 life points. Definitely gonna get there. Yes! Turns out it was easy to get there. And I also should say that even though I am blaming dental floss, that's literally just because of the position. I have no idea what I did to myself or how. I just noticed that, like, oh, that is literally exactly where I would wrap dental floss around my finger. Isn't this fun? Fun. Whee! Look at that. Over 2,100 loops. There's Kazuo and her ass tattoo again, or her butt tattoo, or batu. You should sue the floss manufacturer, says Nettie in chat. Probably. I mean, I wouldn't win in court, but also they wouldn't let it go to court. They would just settle.
Because that's cheaper.
Yes, because exactly. It's easy bucks. Yes, Nettie. Let me in. Now, as I recall, nothing. I know that we had done a quick strip search on a bunch of mages, and apparently we're having a conversation with these jerks now. Oh, oops, I had something captured for some reason. Wait, I had something captured, but for some reason it's not showing up. Wait. Something is broken.
Wait.
That's much better. There we go. Now the problem's solved. Okay, that was not showing up on screen. Researcher of the Flame Realm. Predicted return of the tyranny. Anticipated prelude of collapse. Expected march of liberation. Well, at least he's got a little bit of positivity at the end there. Researcher of the Light Realm. So, have you reached the pinnacle of your soul? I want to ask you a question. Will you come with us? No. Could you let me answer the question? No, you're just gonna drag me along? Okay, great, thank you. Researcher of the Flame Realm. Only those with strong souls can reach the depths of this demon realm. Oh, that ain't me. What? Only the chosen ones can proceed beyond that. This is the first time that you learned that there's a beyond the demon realm.
Yes.
Thanks for just stopping me there. You could have just kept leading me, but it's nice to just stand for a moment. I'm still not in control. What is happening? Wow, really, it took a lot of time to put me back in control there. Allow me to ask you a question in the maze of isms. Huh?
The maze of
Cross
isms.
over the rainbow and obtain romantic.
Romantic. Yeah, that's what it says.
Cross over the rainbow to obtain romantic. You must accept yourself for who you are.
Yep.
Researcher of the Ice Realm. Allow me to ask you a question in the Labyrinth of Darkness. Was that was it? That was okay. Were you gonna actually ask the question, or do you just? Well, okay. I guess I'll down there somewhere. I'll find you again, and you'll ask me a question. Got it. Allow me to ask you a question in the maze of serenity. Wait, are these all like places within that I was supposed to remember which is which? Cross over the rainbow and obtain eccentric. You can get romantic and eccentric.
Uh-huh.
There's always this back room and there's never anything here. Why do they arrange the buildings like this? Researcher of the Dark Realm. I want you to answer my question. For example, in order to save someone you love, you had to kill the beloved one of another person and frame a third party for the crime. Wow, this has gotten complicated. So, to save someone you love, you have to kill someone that somebody else loves and frame yet somebody else. Okay? If I'm in that very likely situation, can you commit such a sin? I mean, Kasawa and her butt tattoo definitely could, but I'm not Kasawa. I'm going with no. Let's just see what happens if you answer no. I see. Is that your belief? Then you will choose the path that does not save one you love. That is also one answer. Okay, you can answer that way. If you want to live without love and never cross the rainbow and get romantic.
Uh-huh, exactly.
We had a good conversation. You are not worth my time. Bye. Was not even worth a weapon point. Yay, I got 4 hips. Presumably he's going to ask me if I want to teleport down. Indeed, it seems that you, the Chosen One, have inherited the magic sword of our kingdom, so I did. I only had to kill, like, 3 generations of, your kings and or queens. Now, please destroy this demonic realm. I will send you to the 14th floor. Yeah, whatever. Do I at all remember how to get to the down ladder downstairs?
No, is the answer to that. Absolutely not.
I think the answer is yes, actually.
That's the boring answer.
Because I think it was pretty much just at the opposite end in this level. It was one of those where you inevitably walk past it on your way to walking to anything else, I think. Bye. I hope that continues to be overpowered till the end of the game.
Yes.
Finally, a game where I get to prove that my spatial memory isn't terrible. And all it took was a map and a display and a compass that tells you where you're trying to go.
Yeah.
Now, I don't think I've gone to this level at all. Or had I gone to this level and then I decided to come back? No, this looks too familiar. I think I've been here. Yeah. Not only have I been here, have I defeated this level? Question mark? I mean, I usually forget everything between sessions, but I feel like I've particularly forgotten everything this time.
Yeah. It's only been a 1 week. It's not like you played another game in between.
Nope. I was planning on doing that and then really forgetting everything.
Uh-huh.
And the best part about that plan was one of the games would have been in Japanese and the other one in German.
Uh-huh. You just don't play English games anymore.
Apparently not. I think this is just a closet. I've just found a closet. I don't think I've explored this level because I would have remembered, because that closet is the first place you get to following the left wall, so.
Yeah.
Cool. Boy, these pillars sure are effective at their main goal of slowing down the frame rate. Oh, no. Lawrence is going to tell me some idiocy now.
Lorenzo, no. No, Lawrence is something.
The shadow of Lawrence.
Oh, yeah.
Did you equip any of those 50% healing rings, asked Nettie? Of course not.
There are 2 large rooms on this floor. One is behind this door, the other is behind the door to the west. To open the door, you need an ip. Do not waste the ip.
Presumably means it takes ip to open the door.
I guess, yeah.
There have been doors that take ip to open. 400
Okay.
ip. Yeah, sure, I'll use that. Oops, I don't have it.
Don't waste the ip.
Boy, I love constantly listening to that sound. It's a digital turkey you've made me realize. I didn't realize that before, but you sure made me realize it.
Yeah. Digital dancing.
Ah, yes, another pointless closet.
Who gets that reference?
Is
You always
it
should get
the
that
pickle?
reference. No. It's from Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared.
I am not as much of a fan of that as you are.
Yeah. Yeah, but you're familiar with it.
Yes. Huh. This needs some kind of key spell.
Which you already have.
Well, no, I clearly don't.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought you went through the door. I missed some.
No. Okay, so this is the other ip room. But we need a key spool. Probably the key spool we'll get with the parts from both ip rooms. Boy, there's a sentence that makes no sense.
I mean, especially when you say it that way.
I mean, it is ChatGPT's fault that I'm pronouncing it keyspool. Even though I like mispronouncing things intentionally, I only started mispronouncing it when ChatGPT decided to spell it that way. Yeah, okay. Figured I'd click that just to determine that I do indeed need ips for it. Could this also be one of 2 ip rooms?
There are 2 large rooms for. You need ips. Do an ips. Place some ips in the box.
Okay, bye. Wish I had made a quick detour to the level that has the high ip enemies. So I need 800 ip just to explore this level. Though probably 400, and then there will be 400 ip worth of enemies behind either door.
I could believe that.
It's kind of looking like there's not going to be 400 ip worth of enemies not behind those doors on this floor, so I'm going to have to leave. Fight. How did you... This is the only... There's been 4 of these closets, and only the westernmost one has an enemy in it. I guess all the other enemies are already out of the closet.
Out of the closet.
I had insufficient commitment to that joke to actually even finish saying it. What was it? Didn't we discuss the weird shape of those chests? And I feel like you had something that it looks like. They kind of look like those old-timey medicine bags, actually.
Yeah. That wouldn't... I don't remember having something...
I remember mentioning the weird shape. For some reason, I thought that, you had.
I may have, but if I did, I certainly don't remember.
Long forgotten now.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna have to go to a different floor. We shall call this the ip floor.
I mean, we do know an ip floor. Well, there's 2 ip floors now, huh?
Yeah, the problem is that I would need to remember which floor it is, and also remember that if you so like how much it costs to teleport back depends on where you teleport in. So if I choose the wrong teleport destination, I'm gonna have to spend even more ip getting back again when I'm done. Bye. The actual, like, defeating the enemy has become so fast that the vast majority of the time is spent waiting for the battle to load and then waiting for the battle to unload.
Yeah.
Sweet drugs. Sweet, more drugs. That's in, is that an Erlenmeyer flask, or is the Erlenmeyer flask the round one? It's in a flask.
I think the Erlenmeyer is I think that's the Erlenmeyer one, yeah.
Like, when you find... Like, you don't find things that you ought to immediately put in your body in an
Exactly.
Dick, get. That
I mean,
trap gave me its dick.
Isn't meth, like, stereotypically very chemistry lab oriented?
Chem labby. I've forgotten the way into this actual level. Well, you know what? Since I'm already here, I may as well, Oh yeah, this is the level with the amateur stomp band.
The what?
In the background, the music has a lot of clanging. Which
right, yes.
It's an amateur stomp band, was my interpretation.
It's the only reasonable interpretation.
Yep. It's a band named Kasawa's Butt Tattoo.
Kasawa's Butt Tattoo.
Given what sort of people typically make meth, it's probably not that involved the process, says Nettie in chat.
Well, I mean,
I imagine
that explains why so many people who make meth die.
I imagine that it's been sort of proceduralized. That's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah.
There's a word.
It's a very computer science-y word, if you ask me.
I mean, what word would you use for what I've just
I don't have a better word, but...
Now, some of these graves, many of these graves, will have enemies, and they will give me 400 minus 244 ips. 166! I got it! No, wait, 136, damn it! 156, damn it! I can't. I just can't.
Yeah. Why do you even try?
I don't know. Well, that was easy. Gonna clang, 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 clang. Boy, I love waiting for the new music to load every time you step through any doorway. That was a waste of claw. Boy, forced experience point fetch quests. Not the highlight of this video game.
Yeah. Even I can agree with that.
Because otherwise you were thinking this game was nearly flawless.
Clearly. It's clearly nearly flawless. Nearly clearly.
It's nearly flawless. It's almost clear how almost flawless this game is. Okay, I got your ips right here. I got your ips in a bindle.
I got your ips in a bindle. That just sounds like a song in the making.
Doesn't make any sense, but
like a country, like an old country folksy song. I got your ips in a bindle. Don't ask me what the next line is.
It's definitely a song that doesn't, like, no line of it makes any sense. It's that kind of song.
Yes. 100%.
Excuse me.
Translation error.
Excuse me. I have a billing account on ChatGPT.
Wow. I think it says that the ips were entered.
Well, but this is a problem I'm actually definitely gonna have to deal with, like, immediately.
Yeah. Because
okay, well, I'm gonna go to away mode and fix this, apparently.
Yes.
If you use the, like, credit system, then your credits just expire, and I guess they just steal the money, so that's pretty cool. I think they've probably stolen, like, $20 from me with credits that have just expired. So thanks, OpenAI. Really just
Hooray.
absolute scum. Just like pretty much the scummiest behavior you can possibly imagine from such a business. You have to trade your real bucks for ChatGPT bucks, and then your ChatGPT bucks expire.
I mean, that's pretty... I feel like that's pretty standard order BS
the expiry,
from companies like that.
Having to trade them for ChatGPT bucks, that's normal. Those expiring? No.
Yeah.
Ow. They understand the market genius of the gym membership business model, says Nettie in chat.
Yeah.
Magma. Oh no, following the left wall is going to involve avoiding the entire area. Just don't go in anywhere. I'm gonna walk around the periphery and that's it. But I found a chest back here. And it's got drugs in it. Wait, I've got drugs to use. I've got spare drugs. I forgot. Buzz. Oh yeah, I'm gonna walk all the way around the periphery. Brilliant. Wow, a trap I actually missed. Oh no, my D's locked! Oh no!
Wow, that's the first time in a while.
But finally, the game got me. It locked my D. Okay, miss me.
Miss me?
You missed me again.
Miss me again?
Bye. Even with my D locked.
Not in spite of, because of.
So, taking it that one step further, it helps focus.
Yes.
No distractions.
No distractions, I think you mean.
I would think that it would be the distraction, but apparently not.
I mean, what's the point of Unix if not that?
What is the point of Unix? I mean, it didn't history tells us that it didn't distract them from, like, glory and power, so... How many times did the Unix take over the Chinese court?
I don't know. You tell me.
I mean, at least 3, I think, is the answer. At least 3. Oh boy, it's more Wak-chan, or whatever you mischaracterized it as.
Oh, I kept saying Wak-chan instead of Wak-chin.
Yeah. Well, I've taken a nice walk around this area. Maybe now I'll go into it.
You've taken a nice Wak-chan around the area?
I've taken a nice Wak-chan around this area. Wak-chan is somebody's name for, like, cutesy name for their walk.
Yes. Oh, Wak-chan!
I'm fighting Sword Angel. Oh, this is actually kind of hard to kill.
Sword Angel.
You missed me.
Will you miss me?
You missed me again.
Will you miss me again?
You didn't miss me, but you didn't do very much damage. You returned. How dare you? Okay, failed to block that. Friggin' finally. Enemies that actually know how to use return, unlike, for example, me.
Yes. You are an enemy who doesn't know how to use return.
Yep. I am my own worst enemy in this game. Or is it Kaso's butt tattoo that's my own worst enemy? Apparently the eunuchs are unfairly painted in negative light because Chinese history recorded by Confucian scholars that often directly competed for power with the eunuchs, says Nettie in chat. I think that, so like a lot of Chinese history, you know, it's very much like history is written... It's not even necessarily history is written by the victors. It's, you know, history is written by the particular philosophers whose histories have survived.
Yes.
But I think that while that is true, it's probably also true that the eunuchs had a lot of influence and you know, used that to gain power. But then, you know, they deserve it. The state cut off their dongs.
Exactly.
I think they, you know, you wanna steal some power back after that? You go for it, eunuchs.
What you're saying is there's no love lost.
Exactly.
Unless you call your dick your love.
He threw rocks at me, but only after dying, so... More magma! I'm gonna have to drink some magma just to get it out of my inventory.
I think you mean magma.
Magma. What?
It's one that we've seen this before.
Oh yeah, the Luna that gave me...
I think you use it in battle to
get a spell that's actually not that good, but it's like, sure, why not?
But maybe you can you only use it in battle? Because I was going to say maybe you could use it to unlock that one door.
There's not been... So, like, the door, I think, clearly required a key spell, and
No, not that
spells.
door. Remember the series of magic doors?
Oh.
But the problem is, I feel like the Luna you might be able to only use in battle? Maybe?
No, I doubt that. It's probably just that because the thing is, it takes over your O button.
Oh, that's right. That is right, yeah.
These
maybe that is how
things.
you're meant to do it.
These don't have doors. Like, really? So what is this room, then? There seems to be an enemy trapped inside of this wall. No, he's just over there somewhere. Well, okay. Can I bust down these walls somehow? I'm clicking, I'm clacking, I'm wearing the ring that lights up annoyingly if I stand next to a hidden door.
Oh yeah.
What was this? What was this area? What was this? I didn't even, like, gain half a key spell. It was just nothing. There was nothing here. I mean, maybe this is one of those, like, whoops, chose the wrong door.
Pick a door?
I mean, it's not quite pick a door. It's just that, you know, will it cost 400 ips or 800 ips? But given that regardless I was going to choose both, it was always going to be 800 ips for me.
Exactly. Because you would have been like, but what's behind the other door?
Exactly. And now my ChatGPT quota runs out.
Uh-huh. Your ChatGPQ, also known as your ChatGP quota.
Yep, probably is known as that, yep.
Your ChatGP quotient.
That appears to have done nothing. I am slightly getting my ass tattoo whipped in this area.
You're not Kasawa.
I mean, I don't know how many ass tattoos she might have put on me while I was in the many ass tattoo parlors.
I forgot about the ass tattoo parlors.
Yeah, I could have been put to sleep without noticing and gotten a sneaky ass tattoo or three.
As one does.
Just walk right into that. How long would it take the average person to notice if they had been sneakily given an ass tattoo?
Probably longer than we'd like to think.
I mean, yeah, how often do I look at my own ass in the mirror? It's quite a, like, just angle-wise, it's not that easy to do. I think that the skin tenderness you would probably notice, though, so it would have to be a very carefully done ass too.
Ass too.
I think Butt-to was better.
Batu.
The sequel to Butt.
Give me just a second.
Something dramatic seems to have happened in the background, yes. Well, I'm sure missing all of the traps in here. If this room is also nothing, I'm gonna be upset. There has to be something in one of these. Just walk right into that trap.
I almost think it's better if this room's nothing, because that implies that you're missing something about the other room, too.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that. Like, if this was something, then that means it really was just pick a door.
Yep.
And I would also rather believe this game wouldn't stoop to pick a door, but, like, as pick a door goes, like pick a door or waste 400 more ips. Okay, this is just Kasuwa. This is one of Kasuwa's many forms.
It's Habira Nero. It's black Habira.
It's habanero.
Yes, habanero.
Well, that did nothing.
What is the it's not habanero. What's the music?
Habanero.
Is it the habanero, really?
I think that sounds right to me.
Dun, 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 dun. It sounds right and wrong to me.
Yeah, I agree. Because it also sounds like I just took habanero and took the tilde off the end.
It's habanera. I think it ends with an A. I think that's the difference.
That sounds right. Yeah. Very close, but not quite habanero. Although a male habanero. Oh, hi. Were you there before? I feel like I didn't notice you.
Hi. Quarto. Quart?
My name's Quart. Guardian of Eden, Quarto.
Okay. Maybe it's Guardian of Eden number 4.
The fourth of Guardian of Eden.
Seriously, because it's Italian. That probably is.
Yeah.
Chosen One, there is a problem with your actions. You should not destroy the paradise.
But I wanna. You can't tell me what paradise not to destroy.
But it's like demon paradise, so it's like actually bad.
Oh, that didn't do very much. You missed me. You didn't miss me.
Miss me?
You kind of missed me? Yeah, this 1v1 doesn't feel very fair. I think I'm gonna win this one.
Yeah.
That was terrible. Level 12. Didn't manage to block against that. Now you have a... Oh, my S is blocked. Okay, whatever that means. How dare you block my S? One of the various blocks that I don't know what that means.
It cannot end like this.
And yet it has. Wow, he fell down fast. It cannot end like this.
Yeah.
Clack. I was not expecting clack to get used so much the first time we saw it. It's like the go-to keys fell down.
Yep.
So I'll bet clack also opens the other side. And there's going to be some cool stuff behind the other side. And this side's just going to have, like, the stairs down. There's the stairs down. Oh, it's the same. It just opens... What? So I guess you always find that on the second one you go through, or... Okay.
So symmetric. Well,
I wonder if that central passage is... Yeah, it's if you squint enough, it's symmetrical.
Yes.
I wonder if that central passage also opens with clack. My nose itches so much, and I have no idea why.
You should scratch it with the hurt finger to make sure it
almost
cracks.
Certainly. Just really break open that wound big time. Why, it's more magma.
I think you mean magma.
What I mean is lava. What's the difference between magma and a meteor?
I'm not sure. I think they're pretty closely related.
Ooh, messages. Voice of the Guardian of Eden.
The power of resurrecting the dead was found by the Healing King.
Show it to me now. I can't resurrect the dead.
But that's where you're mistaken.
Oh, my brothers whose soul was destroyed by you. Rise again here.
Oh, this is gonna be like some stupid boss rush. I don't recognize you. Goodbye. We had a good conversation. I should have just recognized from the shape of this chamber that it just looks like it's gonna be a boss rush.
Yeah.
Okay, I do not... Oh, well, yep, nope, I still got that one. Should this be doing 50% instead of 10%? Yes! Is it? No. Let me go ahead and dope for the boss rush.
That's dope for the boss rush.
Not bad. How about this, then? You did a great job of killing my friend. Oh, my brothers and souls are destroyed by you. Okay, that's the same message. Yeah, I'm not sure if I killed any of these. I think you think I killed them all. I think it was probably Didgeridoo. I know I look a lot like Didgeridoo. But I really don't think I'm the one what killed these folks. Sorry. Would you put some magic treasures in these rooms? Stingy game. Well, that's just a trap.
Can you not win with the fragment of destroyed souls?
Oh, souls desiring revenge, rise once more now! Let me just, quickly deal with this extremely easy trap that, really didn't offer much resistance. It's interesting, usually you have to click on enemies on the map, but these ones you just have to look at.
Oh yeah, that's true. Wow, that's a name. Kanji.
Is his name actually Kanji?
No.
Kanji? Huh, given that you have to look at them, I guess I could have just skipped this room. I could have just walked right by, but the bloodlust took my soul.
The bloodlust.
Sometimes you gotta just give in to the bloodlust. It feels good. It feels good to give in to the bloodlust. Oh, that clack sound. That's the sound of I could not have passed this room without killing them. Because that was a dead man's lock.
A dead man's lock.
I have no choice but to acknowledge your power. However, what will you do this time? Rise again, oh brothers of destroyed souls.
What do you think I'll do this time? Kill whoever you put in my way. That's what I've been doing so far. Yeah, that's locked. So these are going to be the bigger, tougher... Oh, they actually look different. Never mind. It's yet a third enemy. No. Yeah. This is just the bigger, tougher one. Oops, I magma'd you. Bye. So that one inverted my doping effects, which I guess it's good that I'm not particularly dope dependent right now. I mean, they give a pretty decent amount of IP, so if I get to do this boss rush again...
Yeah.
Well done on coming this far, but could you
defeat the resurrected? Or the resurrected one from Google Translate, which I prefer. He appeared, yeah. I apparently already defeated him. He's gone. Where'd he go? He was there. Oh, there he is. And gone. There he is. And gone. I feel like you could have done a little bit farther with, a little bit better with your sprite distances if you knew that that enemy was going to be there. Oh, I found a way into the gray zone.
Yep.
So there's going to be high-level enemies here.
Well, no, they're going to be the same as they always are.
Yeah,
the same
formerly high-level enemies.
Yes.
Just gonna try to make sure I cover all of the spots, just in case it has a secret task for me. Yes, more drugs. Immediately eat drugs. Or drink this tablet. I guess when you take a tablet of that form, you do usually take it with a beverage.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, with water.
I mean, in my experience, it cannot be, like, it cannot be swallowed with any amount of any beverage, so... Round-bottomed flasks are the percentage flasks. I don't even want your Waku-chan. I mean, I had my D locked in this stream. Oh, well, I don't know whether I want this. Yeah, sure. Dang. Well, that was... well, that was pointless. There's a normal enemy to my right, so as soon as I get out of this battle, I'm going to be into a much, much lesser battle.
There is a message from the four heavenly knights of the Guardian of the Knights of Eden.
So let Guardian of Eden Mono or Uno tell me, not the fourth banana.
Yeah.
I've been told by Lord Lawrence that you were reincarnated in this world, so I too was reincarnated to deliver the final blow.
The final blow down.
That's a different thing. I know that the group of black-robed figures who killed my parents in front of me are the Night Phantom Knights. Amazing. So it seems. Oh, the Nocturne Knights is what the other translation gives. I much prefer that. Listen to the voice of the Avenger. The woman who joins hands with the traitor is one of them. So also Kasawa and her butt tattoo have to die. You better have over 1,000. Wow, you suck. Okay, maybe you don't suck that much. Maybe you do suck that much. He gets that move off so quickly, it always gets me. Wow, he gets that move off very quickly, huh? He just did it 3 times in rapid succession. Dang it, didn't block quite fast enough there. Whatever that move is, he can apparently just do it infinitely fast. How's Tramp Stamp Simulator 2000 going, asked Joey. Oh, I think the butt tattoo is far sluttier than a tramp stamp. Lawrence is gone from helping you to scamming you for Ips and attempting to kill you, says Nettie. I don't know what Lawrence is supposed to be. God, we got yet another memory walnut. They're coming fast and furious at this point.
There is no group of black-robed figures in the Night Phantom Knights. However, I have lost my memories. Oh, look, there's one right here. This is her sexy, seductive, sultry voice. I'm not confident in my own past. With this soul, can I remember a little more? If I remember everything, will everything become clear?
Nah, I'm not taking it. I'm just gonna leave it there. I don't find it that important, really. What was that sound? The game made an unexplained farting sound at me.
That was certainly a sound. One of the sounds of all time.
Whatever's in this box, it's more important than your soul bits. Why would you give me this after the boss? Like, now that you've defeated the boss, get this HP restorative so you can just return back to the surface. I have obtained a dark and gloomy soul. Time to cash in yet another memory walnut.
Yep. You thought you were done getting Ips for the day? You thought wrong.
She's got another cheek to tattoo. The net result of this is just going to be that she has 2 butt tattoos now.
Yeah.
And I did waste some dicks there because one of the traps that I conquered gave me dicks as well. I don't like I don't like that system that it's like it fills you with dicks or you just get 1 or 2. It's
yeah. I also think that's a little bit weird.
Not well thought out.
Yes.
And as it's the only thing not well thought out in this game.
No, there's nothing else.
The one loved by Lord Didgeridoo.
Damn it. What was I calling him? Turns out he's one of the Magi. That's the source of that name.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, you were calling him Melchior.
Melchior.
Yeah.
Almost certainly she, but, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
I investigated her because I wanted to put an end to my feelings. A woman I didn't like.
We'll put an end to your feelings by killing her. You made a didgeridoo sound, says Joey in chat. Did I? If I did, it was accidental. I think I went, Is that a didgeridoo sound?
It was before the mage incident, so when I heard that name, it didn't matter much. But since the mage incident happened, her existence has taken on a different meaning than before.
Only I'm slutty enough for didgeridoo.
Her name is Melchior Dragone. She was the younger sister of the alchemist Dragone.
Okay, so Dragone, it's one of these organizations where, like, they are named for their founder.
Yeah.
So that's the connection between the Dragone alchemists and Didgeridoo. Didgeridoo was f***ing his sister. Not Didgeridoo's sister, it's Dragone's sister.
Melchior had disappeared just before the mage incident. She must know something. There is no doubt about it. I must kill her again.
No new ass tattoo? Disappointed. From this angle, you can't determine with certainty that she doesn't have a second ass tattoo.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, I am going to check in the image training. No, the not image training, the normal training, the code training, whether it will now let me train up some spells that previously I was maxed out.
Yeah, that's a good thought.
Nope, Rooney. Nope. I am stuck. Well, looks like we're back to training up our speed, because we don't have enough with 99. And then I am going to remember to change my rings.
Yeah, you only need...
I only need the plus
30 ring.
Yeah. And then there's a bunch of plus ones that I was wearing just because, like, why not? Your points get randomly distributed among the S layer, and then they go through the P layer, and then they go through the U layer, and then they're semi-randomly distributed among the actual ranks. There's so many layers for no reason.
The S and P are also orbitals.
But is U? Maybe U is short for nucleus.
Oh, maybe.
I prefer to think that these are just your spew points. You have your spew points, and those feed into your rank points.
Yeah.
Boy, these scenes are sure going to be fun for when I cut the, not the videos, but the long play where I take out all the commentary and just have the full play through the game. People are going to be wondering about these. Okay. I'm going to save, and then I'm going to modify my items. But I am going to remember to modify my items. I don't think I need to give a crap about my bracelets. Oh, you know what? We're gonna take a rather extreme step here. Okay, we're gonna start from a blank slate. So, most important ring is the plus 31, so gotta find that and make sure that I've got it. Luckily, because there's not that many rings to go through, it's shouldn't take that long. And it must be an almighty ring, because it is pretty goddamn almighty.
Yeah. That seems like unassailable logic to me.
How goes it, Ashumstava? Well, unfortunately, Kosovo only has one Ass-2. We were hoping for... So far, yeah. We were hoping for 2 Ass-2s, but no evidence of that just yet. There it is. It shows it is up 26, because that's the maximum amount it can actually go up at this point. Yes. That's very funny. Okay, then my next priority is to get it so that I can code any magic. So I'm going to go through just the attacks of the various kinds and equip them all. So there was red.
Remember, you have to distinguish between the earth and sky ones.
Oh, that's right. Oh, but because in at least both of these cases, I've only had a single attack ring, so...
Yeah. That's fair. But that one door, the problem was that it was... We presume it was the wrong kind.
I was going to say, we speculate that the problem was... Yeah. Blue. Once again, only one attack ring. Black. I shouldn't really need an attack ring, because that's what I do. Almighty. Okay, this one's going to be a little bit more complicated to look through. Oops. When used, auxiliary... Okay, that's just stop magic. That's not very useful. That obviously has something to do with LP. This is going to be some other... Just auxiliary magic. Sensitivity. As I recall, I don't know if I actually had any rings that gave me other almighty attacks. No, this is coding level 5 of something. Must be. When used, thunder magic level 5 can be coded. I don't know, that sounds about right. So, throw that one on, why not? Now, next priority is those extreme recovery rings. This looks like it recovers 30%, but I think we had two 50%, right? Yes, okay. These must be the 50%? Yes. Then after that, it's just grab bag. I don't know, whatever. Mm-hmm. I don't think I need both the 50% and the 30 or 10%. Well, maybe I'll also throw on the 30%. No, I'm fine. Like, I've had life be my problem.
Exactly.